Okay, good afternoon everybody and welcome to Solent Sports Complex here in Southampton for this afternoon's EABL Elite Academy Basketball League showcase event staged by Itchen College. A double header this afternoon. First up we have Barking versus Canterbury, and then following that later on this afternoon, Oakland's take on Kohler. I'm Jerry Merrill. I'm joined this afternoon, much to my delight, by Andre Arrissol.
Hello.
Hey, Andre, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to have a great Saturday watching great basketball with two great academies that I'm very familiar with. When I grew up, they were always the powerhouses of the time, and they still are today. So it's exciting to see, and it's exciting to see a lot of faces that I see on social media and making the highlight reels. So I'm excited to see them live and seeing what they can do today.
Great stuff. I'm excited to have you here as well. So thanks very much for giving up your Saturday afternoon. It is appreciated. So this afternoon clashes, unfortunately, with the Hoops Fix Classic Games, which we're so pleased are taking place, giving the top 24 male and female athletes under 19 age group an opportunity to showcase their talents, and this showcase providing an opportunity for those other elite athletes, giving them the opportunity to showcase their talents and to get some exposure for themselves as they look to head to different colleges, universities, whatever their next path takes them to. You joined us just in the middle of the team introductions, and just to run through the teams with you this afternoon, Barking Abbey number 5 is Jumari Seri, number 9 is Sean Sampson, number 10 Peter Asante, number 11 Stephen Asante, number 12 Akini Obi, 13 Aodan Daly, 15 Ignas Yuskavicius, 23 Hayden Ling, and 32 Tomidi Akinsiku. Barking coached by Ricky Broadmoor. Canterbury, for them, number 1 is Andreas Elia, number 3 Bjorn Hardfendel, 5 Xander Vaughan, 6 Menelik Agu Lionel, number 9 Zach Stead, number 10 Robbie Graham, 22 Salim Leas, 23 Harry Baker, 35 Brendan Kinua, 44 Henry Weisel, 54 Kieran Farrell, and number 81 Jake Villanueva. Canterbury coached by Adam Davies, assistant coach Billy Beddoe. Just under 2 minutes to go to tip. So Andre, you've come up through this academy set up at Charnwood and things. Perhaps just your thoughts as we head up into the start of the game on what sort of opportunities these academy games and things can present for you going forward.
Yeah, I mean, watching these guys warm up, have a lot of energy, and talking to themselves and talking to each other is just giving me a flashback in the past, really. And it's such a crucial time to be in between that 16 to 19 age group, because you get in a bunch of group of guys that never moved or never lived away from home before, and literally create a brotherhood away from home. And I think it's just something special, and they need to really cherish these moments, because when I was young, it was just about basketball and school. And it's a great opportunity they have each and every day to come out and put it on the floor and prove to themselves, represent their hometown, represent their families, and represent their club. And it's just great to see it, and watching the highest level in this country compete day in, day out. Granted, with this COVID, so I know these guys are more hungry than ever, so it's just fun, because a lot of these guys have aspirations to play high-level universities in England, play in Europe, and most of them going to America, as I did when I was young. So the exciting thing about watching EABL is that you know you're going to get each player's 110 effort, because everything that's on the line. So I'm excited to watch these guys and watching the new generation, really.
Yeah,
so
for sure. And for you, it wasn't just a case of going to university, but Chaminade University in Honolulu.
In Hawaii, yeah.
That's quite a change from the East Midlands in England.
I was definitely fortunate. I had my road was definitely bumpy, because I came in not playing basketball, came into Charnwood, not having many games under my belt, and leaving Charnwood as a well-known player in the EABL and in the country. And I was so grateful for that I went to Colorado for my first 2 years, went to junior college, performed and got a lot better there. And then, as you say, ended up in the beautiful sun weather and pineapple trees in Hawaii. So, and it's just amazing on where basketball can take you. And I remember just looking at these guys now as they get ready for tip. It's just, I remember the nerves that I had and everything that's going through your head and where you want to be. And I think it's just a great moment. You need to embrace it all. So, yeah, it's just good to see these guys now and watch them compete, because who knows where they're going to end up in 1, 2, 3 years.
Absolutely, yeah. And as you say, it's really exciting opportunities now. So as we head into getting ready for the tip. Players just going to the relevant sides of the court and will no doubt take the knee in recognition of the ongoing struggle. In recognition of the ongoing struggle against racism and inequality in all of its different formats. So here we go. Tip off. Canterbury already looking like they have a bit of a challenge on their hands.
Yeah.
At the tip.
Definitely.
Kieran Farrell for Canterbury. Tomidi Akinsiku for...
Here we go, here we go.
Asante on the ball for Barking. Barking fielding a couple of players that have featured in NBL D1 this season, with Sean Sampson and Hayden Ling. Ball deflected out of bounds. It's going to be Abbey ball end line. Be interesting to see if they look to take advantage of the size and inside. Yeah, there we go.
You see Canterbury come out in the zone and the baseline there. Smart move, because they know how Barking can really penetrate the paint. So it's a great move by the coaches there.
Struggle for the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Peter Asante. Canterbury look to push it up the floor.
Yeah, Robbie Graham, great player, great young...
Commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse, but I've seen this kid grow up a long way, and he played for Cheshire, played a high level. He knows the game well, and he's got a good work ethic on him, so I'm expecting to see a lot from him coming into this game. There you go.
There you go, Robbie Graham. The first score for Canterbury, and it's a 3, getting them on the board. Abbey looking to penetrate and kick against the zone. Long jumper is off. Hustle on the boards from Sampson, keeping possession for Barking. He'll drive baseline, kicks it out. Nowhere to go inside. Sampson short on the J. Right man Graham again clears the boards, pushes it up the floor. Kinua's cut off.
Oh!
Sweet slam it. There we go.
Big fella.
Kieran Farrell with the emphatic dunk on the break.
Had the lane wide open there for him as he just came down swooping in for the slam. Great play, great momentum change early for Canterbury, knowing how they're going to come out. Here you go with the zone again.
Barking not shy and putting up the long jumpers. Not having a lot of success at the moment. And then cheap foul. Called. Well, the scoreboard says it was against the Canterbury player, but Canterbury still have possession, so that can't be correct.
A shot from Great. Oh. Just off the back rim there.
Sampson pushing it up. Pull-up jumper is way left. Can't draw iron on it. And Canterbury will come again on the break. Xander Vaughan getting wide open on the wing. Farrell driving strong down the lane again, taking it straight at Akinsiku inside.
Yeah, as soon as he got that one dunk, now he's just hunting for the paint now. And granted, it's got them a baseline, taking it out on the baseline.
Beg your pardon, it's Hayden Ling, not Akinsiku. It's 23, not 32. Don't quite know what I'm doing with my numbers there. Penetration and kick outside, open for the 3.
Great shot, great composure.
Brandon Kinua.
That should get them fired up.
Ralston finds his range with a 3 in the corner.
Great feat.
It's 8-5 Canterbury early doors here at the SSC.
This is turning into a bit of a three-point competition.
Yeah. End-to-end stuff from Canterbury, embarking. Strong move under pressure.
Yeah, really be composed in that transition. Knowing that you have a big fella trailing behind you who can block your shot any time. It's great to have that composure and just finish.
Yeah, nice finish, taking the contact still with the focus. Hayden Ling and Stephen Asante head to the bench for Barking Abbey. For Canterbury, Brandon Kinua will take a breather.
Oh.
Nice defensive work on the boards with the box out by two of the Canterbury players. Just couldn't quite grab the ball out of bounds off Kieran Farrell's knee. Sampson again, always going to be the danger man on the wing.
Yeah.
One of the things I remember from the D1 games Kestrel's played against Barking Abbey was in the trophy round robins was the intensity of and the youth of their team. Sean Sampson being one of their standout players. Xander Vaughan knocks down the three.
This is what Canterbury's about, just being able to penetrate, see where the open opportunities are and just getting shooters in the right position and just knocking it down, and that's what they're about. It's great. Great to see. Here they go in the fast break here.
Nice play, Canterbury. Referees letting them play as well.
Yeah.
Yuskavicius goes to work inside, but called for the travel. Tough call under pressure. Two Canterbury defenders.
Great move, but you just got to be more aware on where the help's coming from, especially being that big against a mismatch. You got to expect it every time, and just being able to come to your jump stop or come to your footwork and just finish over the defenders.
Substitution called for Canterbury there. So there's some confusion over the numbers. I think they're saying that number 21 for Canterbury is actually is on the scoreboard as number 44, was on the team sheet as number 44.
Great action there by Canterbury, knowing that they have shooters to get the screener action. It just comes up short there on the shot.
Sampson again with the pull-up three. Nails it again.
Sean Sampson, great player, great composure. He's one of the leaders for Barking, and you see it a lot as they play games. And when we play them, the Kestrels versus Barking, he's a great leader. He's always vocal, and he works hard. And this is just proof of it, really. Hopefully, he can lead the Barking side past them.
Sean Sampson with 9 of Barking's 11 points so far. It's a 4-point ball game. Barking trailing.
Wow. Here you go.
I was going to say trailing by 6. They're now trailing by 4.
Timeout, Canterbury. Bit of momentum swing there as Barking getting back to their niche, getting out in fast breaks, pushing the ball, getting stops. That's how Barking want to play. So it's just now it's coming into that 5-minute mark. You see Barking getting their legs in it now and putting Canterbury under pressure.
Interesting difference in styles. Barking Abbey looking to always take that penetration, try and get to the basket. Canterbury with a more structured team offense, able to get out on the break when it's open, but not looking to force it. Knowing, as you say, Andre, that they've always got shooters spotting up out of their well-organised offense. There should have been a third game here today. Would have tipped off at 11:30 this morning or 11 o'clock rather, between Itchen College and JMA Reading. Reading unfortunately having to withdraw from that, which was a real shame. To have 3 games back to back here, showcasing all of that talent would have been a fantastic achievement. And it's taken so much organisation, given all the COVID restrictions and the impact that still has on us, to get this day organised. Just delighted that we've still got 4 teams here with the opportunity to just get out on the floor and play, which is what they all just want to do. I know, sort of being close to the Itchen team, that there's so much frustration about not having been able to play, and now that's all they want to do is just get on the floor.
Yeah. Here we go, out of the timeout. Let's see what Canterbury come up with. There you go, nice flex action.
Farrell out on the wing, going to drive, kick it out.
Way to draw the players right there. Oh, short, but great execution. Great take there by Asante. Being able to hunt the paint right there and just being able to get fouled as he's going high above the rim.
Asante makes the first from the line.
Props to him with that hairstyle as well, being able to shoot free throws composed with dreads down his hair and his eyes. Wow.
Nice offense. Oh, can't finish inside.
You got to finish that. Have to finish that. You're not going to get looks like that all game.
Nice offense, though, to get the wide open look underneath. Yuskavicius setting the screen for Asante. Looks to go the other way. Sampson fakes the shot, dumps off inside. Pass. Nice play. Yuskavicius taking a battering underneath the basket as he went up, maintaining his composure. And as you were saying, Dre, you've got to expect that challenge under there, but how many Eastern Europeans do we see that have got that touch underneath, inside?
Yeah.
And the size to go with it.
Yeah, but then again, it's great. Great by Sampson to being able to recognize that, draw his defender and being able to dump it off to the big man down low while still in the air. It's tough. It's tough. See, here you go again. Yeah. That flex screen there and just being able to counter read it, whatever Barkin decide how to guard it. And right now it's giving them problems.
Travel from Jamari Seri. Abbey turn it over. Abbey with that shift in momentum now, with enjoying a 2-point lead, 17-15. Getting some more of the team involved in the scoring as well. Sampson still leading with those 9 points. 4 of the Abbey players on the board now in terms of scoring. Canterbury with the more spread scoring effort. Nice move.
Wow, they're just picking apart Barking right now by being able to read and react off the screen, off the handoffs and slips, and right now it's giving Barking real issues. Great move.
Nice spin, baseline.
Great move by Obi right there to get into the paint. Here they go again. Canterbury, they're not going away from it. They're not going to go away until you stop it.
Absolutely. Yeah, Canterbury seemingly getting whatever they want on the offensive end in terms of the offense that they're running, getting good open looks, not able to knock it down on that occasion.
Yeah.
It's probably the most pressure has been on one of their shots, actually, for the last 4 or 5 offenses. Good open looks inside.
But you're saying that right now, the score's still 19-17 Barkin's way, so it's just, it doesn't really seem like it because of what Canterbury are getting, but Barkin seems to just be picking inside that paint all day long right now, and Canterbury haven't been able to guard one-on-one on that perimeter. And knowing the Coach Ricky, that's exactly how he wants to play. He wants his players to be opportunistic and be creative and just hunt the paint and stop until you get stopped. And I think that's what Barkin are doing right now. And it's just great, as you said before, to see the styles and 2 different styles where it's athletic, active, a lot of drives compared to the actions and sequences of Canterbury. So
from behind. Jamari Seri with the block. Abbey going the other way.
Take. Great take. So here comes the pressure now. Great ball pressure by Asante there on Robbie Graham.
Interesting to see if Canterbury can get some help there quicker in stopping the penetration. Can't nail the 3 on that occasion. Asante taking it strong, dishing it out off the contact. There's going to be a whistle there. The end line ball. Steve Asante thinking he'd earned himself a trip to the foul line there. Referees disagreeing. Waiver checking in for the first time for Abbey.
Here we go.
Picks up the loose ball off the knock away. Nice pass.
Great dish. Great run in alongside him. Greatly executed there by Canterbury and Robbie Graham.
Seems to be something that we see more and more these days, Andre, that before a lot of people penetrate, they're just dropping that back foot in order to push off.
Yeah.
You know, so many times you see it going out of bounds when they're sideline looking for the 3.
Yeah, such a common mistake. I used to do it all the time. Still, even now, maybe a couple of times. It's just that split second of decision between, am I shooting it? Am I driving? What am I going to do? And then in that second, you can easily mess up. It's a common mistake and easily done. It's just about staying disciplined and staying composed. But here you go, running the same action again. Canterbury.
Robbie Graham coming up against the size of Ling inside there, deciding to kick it out. Kira Farrell, slightly bigger, decides to go with the challenge, and he earns himself a trip to the foul line.
Yeah, you've got to be careful with Hayden. Ling in the center of the paint there is a big boy. Huge, and I remember talking to the Barking Abbey coaching staff, and he's only played 15 basketball games before this game.
Wow.
Unbelievable. His size, apparently he's come a long way. He's got a good touch, and he can get above the rim, so it's just great to see him being able to get games under his belt, and I think he's an upcoming prospect in the future here. So.
Absolutely, so if that's 15 games now, and Kestrel's played him at the start of the season in the L-Lynch Trophy round robins when he played, then He'd only ever played a handful of games. He's playing in NBL Div 1. So.
Yep.
Oh, nice pivot, nice catch, nice pivot.
Yeah.
Get himself open, get the defender on his back.
Barking is starting to get their groove now, but coming in 30 seconds left of the first quarter here. Ah.
Misfire on the pass from Villanueva. Xander Vaughan going one way, pass going the other. Canterbury will get the ball back for another shot, even if Barking take the 24 seconds, which we're unlikely to see them do.
Yeah. Wow, great drive and being able to just easily execute the pass though, but you've got to get something out of that if you're going to get that deep. Turnover after turnover in this last 30 seconds, and it's not something you want really. It's either you're going to go for a 2-for-1, and here's another turnover.
On the buzzer, Vaughan can't quite get it to go. Canterbury lucky to get the ball back there after the turnover. But it's been end-to-end stuff here at the SSC in the first quarter of this EABL matchup, showcase matchup between Barking Abbey and Canterbury High School. Barking leading 23-20. Sean Sampson leading all scorers with 9 for Barking.
Yep.
Vaughan with 7 for Canterbury. Highlights for you so far, Andre? Thoughts on the first quarter?
I mean, this is exactly what we predicted coming out. You got two different styles, as we said before, and Barking were a bit slow-footed coming out, but now they've found their groove and they're getting stops, ball pressuring, getting out in transition, and getting easy twos in the paint, really. And then coming onto the other side of Canterbury, they're doing what Canterbury have been doing, being able to hunt the paint, making a decision, and rather in the 3 than the 2 as Barking would, and they're really, really good at spacing out and coming off that cross-screen, screen-the-screener action and making decisions off that. So it's just a battle, really, and who's ready to knuckle down and kind of just stay with the gritty and be disciplined on defense, really, as they go into the second quarter. Because both teams want to lead at the half, so now it's just a matter of defense more than offense at this moment.
Absolutely, and I was just thinking, you mentioned discipline there. You know, Canterbury looking extremely disciplined in their offense, and as you're saying, you know, Coach Broadmoor really, really well from the Barking team, and you know, seeing them, you know, taking that, I don't know, you'd say it's more traditional sort of London approach to looking at aggressive one on the key, if you like, approach, and I'm going to get what I can and kick it if I have to. Otherwise, I'm going to get to the rack. Yeah, it's really good to see, exciting to see, and you know, there may be players, missing from today. You know, Barking missing 3 of their key players: Veron, Flynn, Boardman, Raffet, Abbey, Oden, Adado, as well as having people out injured, and the rest of their D1 team, or majority of their D1 team not here. Canterbury missing Will Rafe. You know, that despite those people missing, this is still a really high standard of basketball that we're seeing this afternoon. Oh yeah, and you can see it with very like to like here, and you got Robbie Graham on Canterbury, who's taking it on his shoulders to lead the team, and then likewise on Barking you have Sean Sampson, and they're both very going out and battling each other, and it's just great to see these two take the leadership here as we get underway on the start of the second quarter with Canterbury running their offense. Same action as we go on the double down screen here. Yeah, why would you change it? Yeah, started to switch it up. Villanueva, quick release 3, won't go. Ling up top, trying to set the screens, get himself posted up inside. Get the big fill of the ball inside. Look. Nice footwork. Oh, no. Just that extra step. Yeah, see, he's got it though. He's got it. You can see that he knows where he is around the rim and in his key, and you have to send 2 to him. By looking at Canterbury's lineup right now, there's not a player bigger than him or even comes close. But yeah, awareness of his position in relation to the basket on that last move. That's not something that you see very often, that ability to back to the basket, middle hook shot. Yeah, hard to come by. Hard to get a big that's just being able to have that recognition of, as you say, where he is with the footwork. Great shot. Off 1 foot, Xander Vaughan. What a shot as the shot clock expires. cool as the other side of the pillow under that pressure. Asante can't get it to go. Ling crashing the boards, can't grab it. Villanueva ties it up.
23-23. There you go, look. Canterbury know with a smaller lineup, and then you have Hayden obviously guarding a guard there. You know you need to attack him, attack a slower big, and it's going to cause Barking problems if they can't help off him. So,
yeah, interesting Canterbury team. You know, most of the players, and with that flex action offense, you know, the players have to be able to play all of the spots in effect, really. Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of utility players, if you like, on their team. Kieran Farrell definitely the biggest player, if you like, but
even then he's not that.
No, he's not that at all. Yeah, but don't come close to 7 foot of Hayden Ling.
But that's what makes him dangerous, because everyone can play out on the perimeter, and if you can get a lot of switching actions here with Barking, it's just a great opportunity for Canterbury to always be in attack mode. So it's going to be tough for Barking to guard throughout this game.
And not quite sure what the call is here. We know it's definitely 2 free throws.
The friendly roll. I love these rims.
I was just going to say, yeah.
I love these rims. They definitely give you a lot of leeway when you're shooting your free throws.
Well, I don't see too many of your shots rattling around. Most of it's just the bottom of the net, string quartet. Thank you very much indeed.
You can see Canterbury coming out of a full court press here. Slow Barking down.
Nowhere to go inside, kicks it out, forcing up the shot under pressure, can't get it to go.
Great defense by Canterbury, being able to switch everything with that smaller lineup and really making Barking have to second guess and then just pull up for a very over-forced 3 here.
Oh. Farrell wide open inside, eventually getting it under a bit of pressure, goes to the hook, can't get it to go. Nice box out.
Wow, great steps, great steps.
Real athletes on this Barking, well, on both teams, to be fair. It's just, yeah, I guess the athleticism stands out more on the Barking team because it's more one-on-one style of basketball.
Yeah, wow, great drift, great shot. Oh, just short. You got to expect that from Canterbury. Like most of the time now that I've been watching them, every time they've got into the paint, score is not that first option. They're really looking to space out and draw those Barking players in, and then look out for the kick-out 3. So Barking really need to do a good job of not over-helping too much and being able to just wall up and just contain them as they go into the paint.
Yeah, and this is such a tremendous, you know, this showcase. Takes the contact, can't get the fadeaway to go. Canterbury clear the boards. I was going to say, you know, this showcase is such a great opportunity to get on. On the floor.
One. Great take, great body control there, and being able to finish in the inside scoop by the
Kieran Farrell. Yeah, nice move. I've been impressed with him so far. Well, I've been impressed with everybody so far, but he's sort of one of the standout for me on the Canterbury side. Him and Robbie Graham.
Oh. There you go, commentator's jinx. Couldn't convert the free throw there, but
one of my strengths.
Wow, great rebound over 2 players there.
Good second effort from Obi for Barking Abbey. Canterbury almost with the save, not quite being able to keep it in bounds. Canterbury coming with a little bit of pressure. Just looking to slow Abbey up if they can.
Yeah, best case really, knowing Bark and Abbey want to get out and attack first option, being able to put that ball pressure on them to make them slow them down a little bit. Wow, strong move. Quite can't convert there. There he is again.
Yeah. Draws yet another foul. Shame we haven't got live stats.
Yeah. Just being able, foul for him, just being able to go downhill each and every time on the one-on-one. You're not going to get a better look than that, really. So smart decisions by him just to keep getting to the foul line, because on these rims, we'll take that any day. Oh. Maybe it's not.
Oh, not free throws.
Wow. I thought he was in the shooting motion.
Absolutely.
Scores 27-26, going to Barking still. Close game throughout, really. We haven't seen a big momentum change here yet. As Robbie Graham for three. Just long over there, but Barking recover the ball. Good whip. Good decision.
Yeah, good recognition of where your teammates are out of the offense.
Oh, that can't happen there.
Vaughan to the floater, can't get it to go, can't quite grab his own rebound.
He had a wide open three there. He should have took the three, if anything.
Does that come to what you were saying, Dre, about, you know, not looking, it's not a score first offense.
Exactly.
And I think that's really interesting with, you know, recognising that you know, this whole thing is about giving people the opportunity to play. It's about development. You know, there is no league table. You know, it's just designed to get some competition out there and get some miles in the legs. Allow these, you know, young elite athletes to compete.
Mm-hmm. What we got here? A shooting foul on Akasinku here for two. Sinks the first. Yeah, Akasinku, athlete. Seeing him in the warm-ups, just coming off 2 feet and almost kissing the rim when I was watching him in the warm-ups, and it's just great to see. Hard to come by athletes like that. So I hope to see a little bit of the athleticism today. Great crossover, great read, great shot.
Oh, Robbie Graham. Sneaking with the sneaky steal.
Pickpocket there.
And again,
another steal.
Zach Stead this time steps out of bounds.
Tough.
Good hustle from Canterbury. Abbey needing to recognise that these guys are shooting the lanes. Well, there we go again, that athleticism.
Just can't quite convert right there. He's got to have composure and just finish that easy one right there. But just a little bit there, you're seeing a little taster of his athleticism and getting above everyone there.
Yeah, nearly getting his own boards over people as well. Kenua opting to pull it out first, and then with the step through and the lay-in, strong move.
Straight between, hyping himself up there.
Timeout called. Barking Abbey as the lead switches again. Canterbury 30, Barking 29.
There you go. I haven't seen it gone past a 3-point lead yet for both sides, really. So
yeah, not since really early on in the first.
Yeah. So it's going to be a very, very crucial 4 minutes here going into the half. Both coaches are probably drilling their players on easy points in the paint.
I was going to say, what do you reckon the message is with 3:52 to go?
I mean, Barking knowing how Barking play and playing against them, and knowing Coach Broadmoor, his style, it's about defense right now. Defense, defense, defense. Canterbury seem to be getting every action they want without a challenge, having a flex action and get inside the paint without a bump, and it's just one of them ones where they've got to be a bit more tougher on that defensive end. And with Canterbury, it's stopping Barking one-on-one, so keeping up that ball pressure and being able to wear them down and get a great shot instead of a good shot in the first 24. But you can get a great shot in that 12-second margin right there. So knowing how Canterbury play, they want to get a nice open shot or an easy layup. And I think that's what it's about in this last 4 minutes, really, and trying to get a lead going into the second half. But as you said, we'll see. We'll see as we go in now, as both teams start to come in.
It's kind of a message from Canterbury. You think then, kind of stay with it. Don't go away from the plan. Just make sure we execute.
There you go. So you got a press. You got a 1-2-2 press coming from Canterbury right now to slow them down. Looks like a run and jump right there. Yeah. Came trailing behind, doing a great job. Oh. Did the job, I guess.
Absolutely, eventually, yeah. No let up from Canterbury on that offense. Barking Abbey not able to get anything off that wasn't under pressure.
Oh, great steal here.
Here we go.
Bring it home, big
Take
fella.
off. Oh,
nice
letting
layup,
us,
though. We'll take it.
us down.
We'll take it. 2 points is 2 points.
Absolutely.
We'll take that, Obi. We'll take that. Great steal, great recognition there.
I won't say I remember a similar situation.
I knew you were going to say that. I'm proud he did that because, yeah, we'll take 2 points.
Absolutely, take the 2, yeah. Oh, nice move.
Easy.
Yeah, Xander Vaughan making it look really easy, just stroking that jump shot all game so far. Nice, repeatable action.
You can see the Barking are really struggling with this switching and this ball screen action that they're doing, because there's not much advantage when they're switching all the time because it's very like for like. But they scrape a 2 in there.
Yeah. Ignis Euskivicius going to work inside, and that last offense getting his own boards again, going to that hook shot. It's something that you don't see. Oh, get out of here.
Take it back. Obi again, showing what he can do on both ends of the floor.
That was a tough move, going to the left hand. Can't quite get it to go. Canterbury looking to extend
great crossover. Great finish. And one ref. Robbie Graham showing his great professionalism and his maturity.
Pressure from Canterbury.
Great move.
Euskivicius picking up the rubbish, looking for the pass to the cutting Obi inside, can't find him. And Vaughan's going to get tied up as he goes for the layup.
Right there. Very scrappy on both ends, I think. Barking just needs to take care of the ball right now, especially going into 1 minute 30 into the half. It's just, you got to take care of it in the paint, knowing Canterbury are looking and have their hands in there and very much in the gap. You got to take care of the ball at this time.
Sampson with his second foul of the game. Minute and a half to go in the first half. Here in the first of the EABL showcase matchups, Barking against Canterbury. Vaughan on the line, misses the first. Makes the second.
Sinks it.
Canterbury picking up the pressure again, full court.
Yeah. Run and jump straight away, but Barking needs to punish that. Knowing that there's going to be one player out in the open.
Back iron from Daly on the 3.
Oh, quick 3. Love the confidence there, though. Love it. Great spin move, great kick. Got to sink that. Oh,
struggled from three-point land. Abbey, with the exception of Sean Sampson.
Great by Barking to pressure that ball, though, giving Canterbury only 11 seconds now on the shot clock.
Graham faking the handoff. He's left wide open for the three. And he
It
knows
was like
that
he was
no
confused why he was so open there.
No rotation on the Barking Abbey defence there.
Here you go. Ah. Here you go, last 30 seconds. Momentum change going Canterbury's way.
Yeah, 5-point game. Half a minute to go. Timeout called. Barking Abbey. For Canterbury, Vaughan has 12 points now. Robbie Graham has 10. For Barking, Sean Sampson stalled on 9. Obi come to play in the second quarter, showing off his strength and his athleticism inside for his 8 points. And Peter Asante on 6 for Barking. Barking 33, Canterbury 38. As you said, Dre, Canterbury enjoying a momentum shift. It's been back and forwards, to be fair, all game, but as we say, this is the biggest lead probably since the second minute of the game.
Yeah, I got confused just there. I'm seeing 2 Asantes and I had no clue.
If we stick to Asante, we'll be safe.
Yeah. There it goes. Number 10 and number 11. "30 seconds.
Looking as if Abbey are going to...
Barking ball.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Canterbury ball.
Canterbury ball.
Yeah. The Barking... I thought they were going to pick up a little pressure, but...
Yeah. Let's see what they come out with here. Oh, wow. Wide open. Knock it down. Great action there. I mean, you can't ask for a wide open 3.
Absolutely. They've had the fair share of those, Canterbury, and for most of the game they've been able to take advantage. Good hustle.
6, 5, 4, 3. Ah,
kick ball? No.
Just kick ball right there.
Oh. No whistle there either. As I'm not sure which of the Asantes it is.
I think it's Asante.
took a bit of a bang to the head.
Yeah.
As they both went after the loose ball. Point, according to the clock, there's 0.1 of a second. .1 of a second left.
Yeah.
I've struggled with this with Barking before, where they haven't had numbers on the front of the kit.
No, yeah. Definitely number 10 right there. So it's Peter Asante. Yeah, it's got to come off because, especially when you're getting knocked in the head, you don't want to mess around with any head injuries just in case. But nonetheless, Canterbury's ball with 0.1 seconds left on the clock.
It's going to have to be a tip. Throw it at the...
It's got to be,
throw it towards the rim.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, no. Bit optimistic.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Robbie Graham was trying to shoot it himself or to expect his teammate to get the tip in there. But
I think a Chicago number 23 might have even struggled to get that one. So, end of the first half. Canterbury 38, Barking Abbey 33. End-to-end stuff as we come into the half-time.
yeah.
10-minute half-time here. So Dre, just thinking back to, back to your days here and what have you, there's also, what would your feelings be if you were in this game here, if you're on the Abbey, if you're on the Barking Abbey bench, what would you be?
Yeah, right now it's tough. As we said before, it's great. Powerhouse academies going at it. So this is more than less than what we expected to happen, being a close game. 33 to 38 right now. I think, as we said before, it's about discipline. I think Barking really need to knuckle down on minimizing the turnovers. I think when you're playing such a fast, high-tempo, attack mode kind of style game, you need to be able to have the balance of both, where when it comes onto the offensive end, you've got to slow down.
Yeah, absolutely.
And being young, being active, being excited to play again and stuff, like, it happens. So hopefully Coach Broadmoor and Barking and the Barking leaders talk about that. So minimize turnovers and keep being aggressive, because that is their niche. And then you have Canterbury. I mean, they're not turning down their shots. They're getting wide open looks. So it's just about knocking them down and staying disciplined defensively and playing one-on-one on the perimeter against a tough, skilled Barking individuals. So they're maximizing their strengths very well. It's just who's more disciplined, who's tougher, really, on that defensive end.
Absolutely. And if Canterbury can continue to take advantage of the any defensive lapses on the Barking Abbey rotation on defence, there's a number of times that we've seen, three-point shooters being left wide open, where somebody's followed the man off the screen and the other person hasn't rotated.
Yeah.
Then, it'll be interesting to see where we go in the second half. So I'd just like to come back to you quickly, Dre, and some exciting news for you recently. You were involved in the preliminary camp for the Commonwealth Games England 3-on-3 tournament, and you were saying to me earlier that you've made the final cut, that you've made the squad of 6. So congratulations on that. It's brilliant news, and
thank you.
Exciting stuff. So what's the experience been like so far with the camp?
It's been amazing. I mean, travelling from Southampton all the way up to Manchester is not the prettiest journey. 5 hours on the train, but honestly, I had no idea what to expect, because when you're playing 3-on-3, it's a completely different style of game. The way that I play is very fast, active, beat you down the court kind of style, but it's only half court, if that. So I have to try and do my get my steps in when going out from the 3-point line. But it really is fun. It really is. You have to be in shape for such a style. And you're really exposed in 3-on-3, because it's not like you can get a ton of help from your players. It's really knuckle down, one-on-one, being very, very impactful with your actions and your decisions. And throughout that whole camp, it was greatly ran by Basketball England, and obviously great players who play in Europe, from the senior men's team, Great Britain national team, from great players in BBL, and just coming together and being able to catch up with a lot of guys that I know, but also competing against them that I haven't competed against in years. So it's a great test for me to see where I'm at. But yeah, as you said, there was about 15 of us, 15 boys, 15 girls, and then they cut it to 6 at the end of the week. Unfortunately, I made it, and so did Orlan Jackman. He was my hotel roommate. So
was he?
Yeah, it was great to get the... It was great to get the knowledge from him, because obviously he's an older guy. But as you say, 3-on-3 is a completely different style of game. Really fun, being able to be creative. But I tell you what, you have to have something to you when you're like my height, because I was one of the smallest there.
For sure.
So when you're having a lot of actions, it's easy to get post up.
Yeah.
So I have to make up my dues on the 3-point line and being faster than everyone else. But I'm just grateful for the opportunity, really, because as I said, there was only 6 going. So I really am grateful for being able to be recognised for that. Yeah. And it was nice to represent Solent, It was good for NBL players like myself and Orlan to go there and play against BBL players and players that play in Europe or are in the national team now, and being able to say, I kind of went with that chip on my shoulder, like, hey, like, yeah, I'm from NBL.
I want to be here. I deserve to be part of it. Yeah,
and I think it's nice to have that feeling where it's like, I came from here, so what?
Yeah,
absolutely. You can play. And it was nice to have that fulfillment making the cut. So I'm definitely proud of myself and proud of Orlan. And it's good to just put Southampton and Solent on the map, really.
We're grateful. But it's interesting, you say about being posted up, because of your size. You're not Defensive Player of the Year in NBL D1 for no reason.
Yeah.
So, clearly, there's other things, your speed, your quickness that you're talking about, those hands, the ability, even at your relatively young age still, the reading of the game and the game smarts to be able to read the game and get in those great defensive positions to make the interceptions, to make the knockaways and things.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm really, really pleased for you. But it's interesting as well because, Orlan making the cut as well. And you two, very, very different players.
Completely different.
So just highlighting, how, you need those different skill sets within a team to be able to complement one another. But as you say, it just gets highlighted even further, doesn't it? Where there's only 3 of you on the floor, that ability. So it'll be interesting, once you start to get into... I don't know how it's going to work. Are you going to have friendlies and stuff? Presumably get some real competitive stuff in.
So the outline of it goes is that you have 6 that are picked, and then only 4 will travel to each competition.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they just rotate through that, really. And there's one at the end of the month for the Euro qualifiers in Romania, which happens on the 27th is the first game. So there's that. I'm not participating in that one, but I know Orland's going, so he's in preparation for that. We have a training camp in London next Friday, the day before we leave, or they leave to go. So it's just about being in shape, really, honestly. That's 70% of the job for 3-on-3, being in shape and being able to be physical, because there's a lot more leeway with the refs in 3-on-3. A lot of pushing. You can get away with a lot of bumps and hand checks. So there's fighting that as well. So that's where it put me more of a disadvantage, because it wasn't like I was going against the 6'1" players. I was going up against the likes of Orland pushing me, and his heavy self against myself is a completely different story. So it's just fun. It's just it's a great way, and I'm glad that FIBA have put 3-on-3 involved, because it's just a different style, a lot quicker, a lot more excitement in such a short amount of time. So it's just fun. It's fun.
Yeah, I was surprised to see it as a Commonwealth game, as a Commonwealth Games sport. I thought maybe, it'd be great to have traditional, proper, if you like, basketball.
But as you say,
But I think 3-on-3 now, and also look at the bigger picture in terms of, getting people, spreading basketball across the country. 3-on-3 is easier to. It's easier to get 5 other mates together than it is to get 9 other mates together, and to only get half a court as well. So
exactly.
It's really, really good. And I think you have to develop really develop your for somebody starting off in the game. If you want to develop your fundamental skills, then 3-on-3 and develop is a great way to go to develop. As you say, there's not only the fundamental skills, but the confidence, the competitiveness as well, and that I guess doggedness, being tough-nosed and work hard, that ethic.
Yeah.
Crikey, I thought we were just going to have a quick chat, and
I know, a little straight back into it now.
Good stuff. But so a minute and a half to go till the start of the second half of the first EABL showcase game to take place this afternoon here at Solent Sports Complex in the centre of Southampton, down on the south coast. I'm used to saying the sunny south coast, but it's definitely not been that the last 2 or 3 days.
Definitely. I'm sure everyone made the most of it, though, while I was here.
Second game coming up at, I believe it's 4:30, is between Oaklands and Kohler, City of London Academy. Itchen College. I keep referring to them as Solent Kestrels, of course. It's the Kestrels Academy team. Itchen College was supposed to have played Reading at 11 o'clock this morning. Reading unable to fulfil that fixture, which is a real shame. To have had 3 games here today would have been immense. 2 is fantastic, 3 would have been immense. But we're certainly being treated to a great exhibition in this first game. Canterbury 38, Barking 33. Be interesting to see what this second half brings. Peter Asante recovered from that bang to the head at the end of the first half. He's back on court. He's going to inbound the ball as Barking Abbey have first possession.
I'm excited to see who comes out with the first punch here.
Kieran Farrell stepping out to deny Sean Sampson.
Wow.
Sampson turns
Straight
the corner.
line. Right round the defender. Easy bucket for 2 to start him off.
Here we go. Bit of full court pressure from Barking.
Yeah, smart by Barking. If you can take out Robbie Graham, that might stunt the Canterbury's offense there, because he is the catalyst of all their actions, really. So it's important to lock in and key on in him, as Asante's got that matchup.
Nice move. Recognises the open man. Vaughan looking to knock it down. Can't get it to drop. Barking bring it 3-on-1. Yuskavicius can't get it to drop. Got to finish that.
Got to finish strong there. Oh, great through the leg steal right there by Sampson. Oh, what a dive.
Great hustle
by the
from
big
Ling.
fella right there.
There's going to be a foul called there. Kieran Farrell with the finish. Stephen Asante with the foul. Unlikely to call it unsportsmanlike in this showcase event.
Wow, Hayden Ling with the
He was horizontal. It was incredible. Great athleticism.
With the stunt double athletic jump off the sideline there.
Is there a crash mat down there?
That's what I'm expecting. But wow, what the biggest player on the court to be able to just jump like that.
Great
shows
stuff,
the commitment right there for
absolutely, yeah,
for the ball right there, and it shows a lot of his character. So it's great to see. I hope he's all right, but
he seems to be moving okay, which is good news.
Canterbury was still pressuring,
trapping on that half-court corner.
Wow. Exactly what they want, but you see Barkin there, kind of cowered away. Everyone's got to know, everyone ran away. You got to come into space. You got to help out Asante there as he's stuck with 2 defenders on him. Hopefully they can correct that early, because Canterbury are just going to keep coming.
Absolutely,
seeing blood right there if they let that happen again.
That press break, send people away. You've got to come back to the ball. Get it in the middle of the floor.
Bang, bang, bang. There you go, Canterbury doing what they do on the actions right there.
I'm still not sure who number 21 is, because he's not on the scoreboard. I should have checked at half time.
I think that is
Robbie Graham fakes the shot.
Canterbury pulling away here with the 37-44 lead. Wow.
Stroking the three in the corner. Xander Vaughan.
10-point lead
10-point game. All of a sudden, what can Barking do? Take it to the rack. One-on-one is the answer. Stephen Asante drawing the foul. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Third foul called on number 35, Brandon Kinua. Can't get either of the free throws to drop. Vaughan brings it up the other way. Wide open in the corner, number 21.
Bang, bang, there we go again. The unknown assassin.
Yeah, we were thinking it was Henry Weisel, but there is actually a number 44 on the bench, confusingly. So I need somebody with better eyes than me to read the name on the back of his shirt.
There you go, though. This is what Canterbury's about. Being able to just come in at a tempo and just being able to drive, kick, keeping Barkin Abbey on their toes. But then it's just all about attacking closeouts. And on Barkin's side, as we said before, it's about defense one-on-one and being able to X out, have a good closeout and force them into the drives because Canterbury right now have pulled away with a 13-point lead.
Yeah, and seemingly without effort as well from kind of happened, as you say. Not only have they got the secret assassin, but kind of the whole team. Just a bit of pressure seemed to have come out. It's the same game plan, but just at a higher tempo.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully Barkin now can have a timeout, and Ricky Broadmoor hopefully fixing up his players and getting them into the next game plan and being able to stop that momentum right there. Canterbury have a lot of confidence right now, and if you're hitting from 3 like that and the bench fired up and the players fired up with a lot of confidence, it's going to be hard to stop that right there. Here they are, continuing with the full court pressure.
Yeah, and Canterbury bench getting behind them as well.
There you go, run and jump. Wow.
Good recovery on defense.
Great finish, great composure by Sampson there, being able to just recognize and wait for his options.
Oh, good look. Oh, still coming up with the ball.
There you go, wide open
again. Front iron this time, can't get it to go.
Maybe some of the mojo is starting to wear off.
Yeah, I mean, basketball is a game of runs, isn't it? You know, you're never out of it. You know, you never know what's going to happen next.
Boom! Asante for 3. Hopefully that can pick him back up right there.
Oh, strong finish. Nice play.
Great left.
Kieran Farrell goes to the left hand. Abbey open for the three. He nails it.
Wow.
End-to-end stuff.
Here we go. Barking trying to creep their way back in this game, as they are.
Lias again in the corner. No good this time. Here we go again. Nice heads-up play. Finds Sampson in the corner. Asante Ling up top. He's going to go and set the screen. Abbey finds
wide open.
Can't get it to drop.
There he goes,
Fouls,
downhill.
yeah.
Drive, kick.
Oh! Boop. Brandon Kinua.
Kinua for three. He hit one very at the start. I love his energy. I love how he hypes up his players on the bench.
Sante looks to turn the corner, stripped by Graham. In turn, he has it knocked away. Oh.
Managed to pick it up
me,
there.
Great footwork from Sander Vaughan. Umpire House says no basket. Fouls before the shot. Salim Lias called for the foul. Substitutions for both teams for Barking. Yuskavicius, Seri into the game. Asante's going to drive, kicks it to the corner.
Unlucky there, but you see they're trying though, and it's a good effort mistake right there, being able to drive, kick, and try and make a good read. So no harm there really. There you go. It's a great matchup there though. You got Robbie Graham and Sean Sampson, the two leaders of each team, the mature heads and the catalyst going at it. Both still great players. A lot of experience here in their academies. Wow. Nice. All the way down to the last second.
Great patience. Clock awareness as well. 4.5 to go in the third quarter here at the SSC. Canterbury with a 14-point lead now, 59 to 45. Sampson looking to get to the rack,
weaving in and out of the lane.
Farrell stepping on the lines, he corrals the loose ball. Abbey get possession back.
(45-59) to Canterbury with 4 minutes left in the third. Barking still haven't got an answer to Canterbury's continuous actions, but there you go.
Nice.
Daly with the easy left in the paint.
Robbie Graham saving it to a Barking Abbey player.
Oh, can't convert. Asante with the easy bucket, but it was very contested there.
Yeah, I was going to say, under pressure from Kieran Farrell, as you say, you know, you've got to expect that challenge to come and be confident and assured enough to still finish. Fade away, nice move, doing it all.
Looking like KD out there with the turnaround fadeaway jumper. Great move, great move.
Kinua into double figures for the game. He goes to 10 points.
I thought that was a barking ball there. I thought it came off Lias there, but I guess not.
Interestingly, Canterbury with only the 5 players on the scoreboard. Barking with a much more balanced scoring effort. Seven of their team on the board for points personal. Vaughan leads all scorers with 17 for Canterbury. Sampson leading all the barking scorers with 15. Then Canterbury have 3 players on 10 points, Graham, Leas and Kinua. I'm missing out Kieran Farrell, who has 14 points for the game. We're saying it's a shame there's no live stats. It would be interesting to see the rebounds.
Yeah, honestly.
Farrell getting a little bit ahead of himself there, going for the up and under. Sante spots up for the 3, lets it go, no good.
Yeah, he's not shy to shoot that.
No.
There's a couple of times where he's just been wide open early in the shot clock and just pulled it, which is great confidence, but right now being down, I definitely think you can get a better shot than just the walk-in 3 right there, and you need to get more things into the paint. Barking haven't been to the free throw line as much. I think they really need to start going back to what they do and just fast breaks, getting stops and getting out and getting to the foul line.
Absolutely. I mean, and they've got some size on the floor at the moment as well.
Wow. There you go.
With Daly and Yuskavicius.
Vaughan there to put him in give Canterbury 3 points.
Sampson
wow,
firing
great
up the
rebound.
Deep 3. Yuskavicius to the right-hand hook, can't get it to go, and there's a foul called.
Wow, they're really battling down there. Really, really battling down there. It's good to see.
Foul going against Barking. Yuskavicius and his lone battle inside on the offensive boards, 1 on 4, committing the foul.
Great pressure there by Sante. Wow. It's great by Pharrell to handle the pressure and being able to keep the ball alive.
Nice fake. Robbie Graham turns it over.
Sometimes you just got to go and score. I think he's being too much of looking to pass right there.
Yep. Daly downtown for the 3, can't get it to go. Knocked loose by Abu.
Way to keep it alive.
Nice play, good hustle.
You see the composure here, Canterbury being able to recognize when they have a fast break and when it's time to slow it down and go into the actions. I think right now Barking are struggling to find that balance between the defensive energy and the offensive energy there, as they're taking very quick shots, whether it's early 3 or attacking into too much of a crowd.
Oh, can't get it to go. As you say, everything for Abbey at the moment early on in the shot clock.
Great by Daly to be able to come to 2 and get the pump fake in and draw the contact and get to the foul line, because right now that's what Barking needs. Being able to just chip away at this as they're down 47 to 64.
They just don't seem to have that plan B to go to with a bit of ball motion and a bit of patience, as you know, as Canterbury do.
Yeah, Daly misses both. I think the ball got caught on his hip there, but
Nice
he's got the basketball gods on his side and said, had another go.
Henry Weisel in the right place at the right time.
Good float. Can't convert.
Steps out of bounds.
Steps out of bounds. 32 seconds left here to end the third. 47-66 to Canterbury.
It's good to see Robbie Graham and Kieran Farrell just going up to Abu and saying, hey, just calm down. You know, we're in a good position here. Don't worry about it. Just don't do it again. Daly for the three. Can't get that to go either. Oh, Barking Abbey having a torrid time from beyond the three-point line and then stepping out of bounds as they recover the ball.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's just about discipline and being able to be composed right now. And I don't think Barking have found that element yet in this game. And it's starting to show as Canterbury are chipping away. But here they are with 19 seconds left, running their actions. I'm sure they're going to take it the whole way through. Robbie Graham here with the last shot, 7. Oh,
nice
great pass.
Good finish under pressure.
Wow, that's Canterbury. I'm really impressed with Canterbury right now as we end the third.
Yeah, they're looking good for their lead right now. A 21-point lead it's ballooned out to at the end of the third quarter. So this quarter they've bettered Barking by 15 points with just some really controlled, aware basketball. And Barking, as we were saying, just sadly not having a plan B to go to when they're out on the floor. I'm sure Ricky Broadmoor's running through all of that with them, but it's all very well running through it as a coach, but you know, can your players execute it back out on the floor is the important thing.
It's just about body language right now. As I'm looking at both teams, you can see that the Canterbury team's very hyped up, very involved, kneeling over, and just you can see the energy swinging. It's easy to be like that when you're up, but Barking need to dig deep right now and being able to come together instead of going away from each other and just trust in the process and being able to chip away. But right now, as I said, with Canterbury, there's not much answer for Barking right now in terms of being able to limit their drives and kicks right now. And I think it does come down to one-on-one defense. And Barking right now need to pride themselves on that coming into this fourth quarter because they need a big one right now if they're going to stop Canterbury's energy, stop their flow. And for me right now, I would say lock in on Robbie Graham right now because he's the one that's leading them vocally on and off the court, getting into the paint and making the right decisions and attacking closeouts with a lot of composure. And right now they need to really key and limit him in this fourth if they want a great opportunity of getting back in this game.
Yeah, get the ball out of Graham's hands, let somebody else orchestrate it. And get some get some defensive stops. Deflected out of bounds on the reach around by Stephen Asante. Barking need to bring some of that Abbey Nation athletic aggression here on the defensive end.
Easy by Vaughan there. Just waiting for defenders clear out behind him while they think he's going to pass and just have an easy jumper.
Yeah, he's been really smart on the offensive end. Sander Vaughan and Canterbury.
Foul there. Great aggressive drive to draw the contact. But now that I'm thinking about it, Barking haven't given it inside a lot, knowing that they have the mismatches. There's a very guard-orientated offense right now, and Barking definitely have the size advantage, and I think they need to use that a little bit more. Great cut down the middle of the zone there by Sampson.
Yeah, Ling on the bench at the moment for Abbey. Even when he was on the floor, though, they seem to have difficulty getting them the ball. And Farrell, what a move, Kieran Farrell takes the bump somehow.
Yes, sir, great take.
Somehow finds the bucket.
Great take. Way to pick a moment, 6 seconds left on the shot clock, attacking the closeout, going to the middle of the defense. Great decision, great composure right there.
Makes the three, completes the three-point play.
Pharrell right now to put himself to 16 personal. Been really impressed with him and his decision-making this game.
Yeah, I think his ability to get inside and finish, combined with Vaughan's ability to recognise when he's open and knock down the outside jumper has caused Barking some problems. Not being able, you know, well, it's always the same, isn't it? You know, that inside-outside. You've got to have that inside-outside game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barking, as we were saying, you know, undoubtedly missing a lot of key players, but you know, take nothing away from Canterbury and the performance that they've put in today.
Oh! You tip in. I don't actually know who that was by.
It was Daly looking at the scores go up on the scoreboard. Number 13, him, and number 15, Yuskavicius, crashing the offensive boards. It's good to see.
Yeah, way to keep that ball alive for sure. There he goes.
Short this time. Farrell getting off the offensive boards to Graham.
And
finishes.
Flex on him, Graham. Great take. Great take. And that's just the composure and maturity of Robbie Graham that I was talking about, and just very composed. Doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low, handles the pressure well.
And they obviously all enjoy playing with one another as well. You know, the looks that are going on, and you know, I don't know how long they've played. You know, I don't know how long Farrell and Graham have played together, but certainly it's a great recognition between them. So Graham on the foul line. Too strong off the back iron. Daly grabs the defensive boards, pushes it down the floor for Barking. Seri can't knock down the outside three. And here come Canterbury again.
So even then, he had a wide open layup, but still chose to kick it out to the three. And that unselfish play shown by Canterbury is just what's got them the lead right now.
Yeah. Kinua back on defense, doing it at the defensive end as well, clearing up the boards. Farrell looking for the open man. There he is inside. It's Graham. Oh, no foul called. And Barking Abbey going to bring it the other way. No real urgency. Yuskavicius. Oh, it's going to be called for the offensive foul, was it, or was it the travel?
Offensive foul. I'm not sure about that call. I am not sure about that call because he was on the side of him and he was moving, but we must have a different angle than the referee. But either way, the call's been the call, but a great way for him to step in and take the charge against the big fella.
Yuskavicius heads to the bench on 4 fouls.
Yeah, Coach Broadmoor's not happy with that call, letting the referee know that there's no way that could have been a charge, but
backcourt violation. New player on the floor, not quite attuned to the pace of the game. Zach Stead just knocking it into the backcourt. Abbey possession, 7 minutes remaining. Seems like we've had longer played in this fourth quarter, but still 7 minutes to go. Obi goes inside, looks to kick it out. Stead gets in the passing lane and picks it off. Kinua looking to push it. Canterbury just looking a little bit out of sync here at the moment. Shot clock running down, 2 seconds to go, needs to put it up, gets it off. Oh, way off the mark on the three. Just a little bit of uncertainty there from Canterbury in their offence, a little bit out of sync. It's funny, isn't it, when you've got a 5 that's in the rhythm, new people check into the game, and all of a sudden it looks like a different team.
Yeah. 6 minutes left, though. It's doable. Barking just have to keep chipping away and get defensive stops here. Great take there by Asante. Being able to draw the contact and still get the shot off.
Bjorn Hardvendel called for his first foul of the game. He'll head to the bench.
I thought he was in the shooting motion there. He should have been shooting too, I feel, but...
Yeah. He picked the ball up, hadn't he, for sure. Took another couple of steps. Harry Baker checks into the game for Canterbury as Coach Davies rotates his bench, with Canterbury up by 24, 75 to 51, coming into the last 5.5 minutes of this ball game. There's timeout called by Canterbury. Yeah, timeout Canterbury. 5:47 to go in the ball game here at the SSC. Xander Vaughan has a game high 24 points for Canterbury. Kieran Farrell with 19. Sampson heading up Barking Abbey still, although he seems to have cooled off. He has 17 points. Obi has 11 for Barking, and Peter Asante, just making sure I got the right one.
Yeah.
Has 9. So all set. It all looks here as if it's set for a Canterbury game, but as we were saying, you know, anything can happen with 5:47 to go.
Just under 6 minutes.
Defensive stops and a bit of composure from Barking.
Yeah, they got plenty of time, but as I said, they haven't shown us yet that they're willing to knuckle down and have the discipline of playing one-on-one defense and stopping that drive and kick situation. So until then, they're not really going to come back from this game if Canterbury are going to be able to have that advantage over them. But I'm excited to see how Barking come out of this timeout.
Farrell to inbound the ball. Kinua gets it to Vaughan up on the top. Interesting to see how they get on with Robbie Graham on the bench. Vaughan takes it to the middle over Hayden Lynn.
Yeah, tough one there.
Tough shot.
He probably had no vision of the rim there. He just hoped for the best.
The lights almost went out.
Great kick. Just short.
Can't get it to go. They've really struggled from beyond the arc, Barking Abbey, in this game. Well, with the exception of Sean Sampson in the first quarter.
Great ball pressure there by Asante, but here we go. Oh!
And so that's good. 2 great defensive stops by Ling, where he's just, he hasn't tried to block the shot, he's just altered the shot. And Abbey able to get possession back. Obi for the 3, can't get it to go.
I tell you what, if Barking were making 3s, they would be level with this game, if not ahead. It's just they can't convert the 3. They just can't knock them down, but they're getting great looks, being able to draw 2, draw 3, and find the open guy. But you have Hayden in the paint there. You got to give it to him at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to say, if I was Hayden Ling, I would be pretty fed up at the lack of feed I've had inside. With that height dominance. Try, at least go to it as an option sometimes.
Great back door.
So 4:44 to go here at Solent Sports Complex. Asante using Ling for the screen, drives to the middle of the lane, goes to the little hook, gets it to go. Let's hope that's the start of the revival. Can they get a stop?
More of that, Asante, more of that. A great ball pressure here.
Stephen Asante knocks it away, but as you say, it's those basketball gods again favouring Canterbury. Kinua goes one way, then the other.
Oh, just everywhere right now.
Sampson
And
gets
one.
it to go. No!
Charge.
That I would have said. I don't like using.
I'm not sure about that one.
I don't like using the word flop, but he seemed to be falling over
Oh,
before.
yeah, he was going way
Sampson
down before.
Or it even got there. Sean Sampson unlucky on that call.
Ricky Broadmoor asking for answers here is technical
and
foul.
Ricky Broadmoor
Refs
getting teed up. Absolutely. Although you have to say he's got a point.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I wish we had a replay here to see what actually happened there, because from my end, it definitely looked like he was falling back way before the contact.
We had a good angle. I think we had a good angle on that one. I don't like to criticise the refs. They have a really, really tough job to do, and I wouldn't. It's not a job I would do for.
Oh no!
For all the, I wouldn't say all the money in the world, but all the tea in China, definitely not.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to be a referee, because as a player, like, sometimes your emotions just get ahead of you and you don't even see the referees as humans. You see them as someone who just hates you. So it's definitely one of them ones where you just don't, you can get a bit ahead of yourself, but.
Absolutely. So it's a coach technical, so referee seeming unsure of what happens next. Yep, correct. Get the ball.
But that little pause right there can change a lot in terms of momentum right now. So Barking can capitalize on this now and play with that edge on their shoulder to get back in this with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left.
Ling playing defense right out on the perimeter.
Great steal.
Steal by Obi. Can he go all the way?
And
it's going to be an unsportsmanlike call on Xander Vaughan.
Yeah, good call, good call. Great steal. Great steal there.
Akini Obi going to go to the line. Shoot the free throw for the unsportsmanlike.
Need these.
Oh, I think, again, my impression is that they've struggled from the foul line as well.
Yeah, just shooting overall, really. They've had the opportunities. They've just got to be able to knock it down.
Obi makes the second.
22 difference here.
Ling, the handoff to Sante.
You've got to be able to use the big fella more here.
Yeah, off that pick and roll with a mismatch. Asante going to the basket again, gets blocked by a combination of Vaughan and Farrell.
Good pass.
Great feed.
Goggle vision there by Robbie Graham just to see and lead a great pass.
Wrap around. Oh, somehow they get it back. Obi kicks it out to Sampson, takes a step, fakes his man. Can't get it to
Good rebound.
Go. Ling can't get up. Good aggression from Farrell on the defensive boards. Finds Vaughan again. Goes to the left hand for two.
Timeout.
He is having himself a day out.
Timeout Barking, yeah.
Xander Vaughan, 26 points now for the game.
This is Canterbury are just really taking advantage of Barkin's mistakes here, and it's showing, and being able to force turnovers and leak out and get out, open threes, pressure them. It's tough, and I think Barkin are struggling to bring themselves up right now and understand that there's still a little bit of time in this game where they can chip away if they really knuckle down. And this timeout should really be the difference here, and whether Coach Broadmoor can bring them to realize that, and if they can bring themselves.
Yeah, what can they get from this last 3:30, 26-point ball game? Canterbury 80, Barking 54. What can Abbey get from the last 3.5 that they can take forward to their next games in the EABL Summer Showcase? Here we go, a tired-looking Barking Abbey team coming back onto the floor. I think I'd be wanting to see a bit more energy. I know it's difficult when you're 26 down, but... Great work against the 1-2-2 pressure. Kicks it to the corner. Daly for the three. Can't hit it.
They're struggling all across the board just to find that three.
Oops. Robbie Graham's tripped. No foul called. What's it going to be called there? It's going to be called sideline ball.
Is it a foul? Was it a travel?
They're just going to call it incidental contact. Here we go. You can see it on the repeat. Not really quite sure what the whistle was. He seemed to fall over his own feet. Still, Canterbury, I guess that comes with playing the way they played. You get the luck to go your way.
Good steal by Asante here.
Pocket pick by Asante. Gets the easy score for the two. Let's go Barking. That's one stop. Chip away again. Let's go.
Here we go. Run and jump. See, yeah, you got to come over there if you know that it's going to be a run and jump.
Shot clock, I was just going to say shot clock's running down. I think they were aware of.
That's on Canterbury's bench though. As a bench, when you're on the bench, you got to be able to know the shot clock. And as your team are out there, probably tired, can't communicate as much and recognise that, you got to be able to be that second mind for them and being able to shout that out loud.
Yeah. And just a question, actually, it's interesting because the courtside commentator was counting it down. When you're out there playing, do you hear that, or is that just is that completely blocked out? Do you hear the courtside commentator at all, or is it just?
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's blocked out for sure. You can't really hear it, especially when you're in the midst of trying to think of so much. Great take.
Kieran Farrell as well, getting to the rack for the two. Oh.
That brings him to 22 personal in this game.
Obi spinning his way to the bucket. Unlucky, can't get it to go. Athletic move, but can't finish on the left hand. Vaughan again. And Andreas Elia. Can't be more than 6 foot, tussling with the 7 foot Hayden Ling on the offensive glass there. Asante to the ring.
Good take, good take. Is that enough right now with 1 minute 30 seconds left to the end of the game with Canterbury up 58-82.
Robbie Graham looking tired, tired legs.
Boom!
Kieran
There he
Farrell
goes again
with the dagger. Kieran Farrell to 24 for the game now. I've been impressed with what he's done for his team, not just on the offensive board, not just on the offensive end. Nice step from the other Asante. It's a two-man Asante show for Barking Abbey as we close in on the last minute of the game. Farrell again, still got the legs. After 40 minutes of hard work, Alexander Vaughan getting back on D to knock it out of bounds. Into the last minute. Knocked away his stolen.
You got to make something happen off if you're going to do that. It was a great move. A smart move.
Peter Asante looking in some trouble here with his knee when he went down out of bounds. There was a foul called, but it was after Asante hit the deck, and he's going to be helped off. That's not a good sign.
No, it's not at all.
Helped off by his brother on one side and Hayden Ling on the other. I hope that's not that too serious as he hobbles to the bench. Sean Sampson came back into the game for him for the last 46 seconds. Canterbury by 26, 86 to 60. Farrell and Vaughan both with 26 points apiece. Robbie Graham with 12 for Canterbury as Sampson makes the first of the two free throws. Can't get the second one to go, and it'll be Canterbury ball.
I'm interested to see how many assists Robbie Graham has, because he's really been diming his players. A lot of the open three-point shots have came from him.
Hardvendel can't get the three-point bomb to drop. Just under 30 seconds to go. Asante looking on the drive to push it. Again, 1 on 3, always going to be difficult. Zach Stead gets it down floor. Hardvendel, sorry, not Hardvendel. Elia with the three-point attempt. Can't get that to go. But its last touch by Barking Abbey will be Canterbury ball. Nueva, nice pass. The lights go out for Hardvendel.
Sit down.
Oh, Sean Sampson finishes it off with a 3 for Barking Abbey. Not going to be enough as Canterbury run out winners of this initial game, 89 to 60. That's the first of this afternoon's EABL Summer Showcase here at the Solent Sports Complex done. Canterbury 89, Barking Abbey 60. Congratulations to Canterbury, commiserations to Barking Abbey. Great to see these young athletes getting an opportunity to showcase all of their skills. And there has certainly been some skills showcased this afternoon, Andre.
Yeah, 100%. I think we got what we came for today. We've seen a great Canterbury side and a great Barking side in both teams, and each player's coaching staff really came out and gave 110%, and you can't ask for more than that. So obviously Canterbury came out on top and capitalised on a lot of Barking's mistakes. But it's back to the drawing board for both teams to see how they can improve for next time in this EABL showcase. So I'm excited for the next game for sure, as both teams dap each other up.
Up next, we've got Oaklands versus Kohler, tipping off at 4:30, which gives time for everything to be cleaned and sanitised in this COVID world, and also sufficient time for those two teams to have a decent warm-up as well. So a great deal of hard work gone into setting up the showcase by the Itchen College duo of Matt Guyman and Jack O'Keefe. And thank you to everybody for watching. And I believe that shortly we're going to head down courtside for some interviews with the coaches and the leading performers from both teams. Just some reflection from you, Andre, on this first game. To wrap it up, how was that for you? How are you feeling? I know you're good mates with Coach Ricky Broadmoor.
Yeah, it's tough. I wasn't in favour of either team, but obviously with Coach Broadmoor, I was excited to see how his Barking team came out, and they definitely have the skill level in terms of one-on-one attacking, exactly how I know he would have trained them up to be. But I think it's just a matter of discipline on that defensive end and locking in on one-on-one. Too many straight line drives, to the middle of the paint, which just left easy options. You're either taking for the two for yourself or you're kicking it out. And then it's a long day for Barking, as it was, being able to just having to close out long, and it's just rotation after rotation. So it's definitely something Coach Broadmoor is going to have to go through film with them and let them see for themselves on where they're actually getting penetrated on the defensive end. With Canterbury, it was amazing. There's a couple players that I've seen on the highlight reel, like Merrill and Robbie Graham, and just being able to see them live, they really are what I've seen, being composed and mature. And Canterbury really have a good team on their side, and they play together, as you said, and I'm just excited to see them moving forward and how good they can really be.
Absolutely, and thanks for that, Dre. And with that, we're now ready to go down courtside to Tom Merrill, who has the winning coach, Adam Davies, with him, as well as one of those standout performers for Canterbury this afternoon, Kieran Farrell. Over to you, Tom.
Wow, defensively, you know, we had a poor first quarter for sure. We gave them what they wanted. You know, we gave Samson 3 threes. We gave a couple of their bigs, some couple of putbacks, which we talk about. We just didn't want to give them today. Yeah. So yeah, coming out of that sort of first quarter, we tightened up on defense, got a bit tougher in the rebounds, played the scout a lot better. I think we held them to about 6 or 7 in the second, maybe. So yeah, definitely defensively. You know, yeah. Really proud we also put up 90 points. We don't normally score as high as that for sure. Yeah. But, you know, some of these guys today come out and shot really well, and the guy standing next to me played fantastically. Zand obviously played fantastic. So, yeah, just really proud all around, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, 5 of your guys had plus 10, 10 plus. I mean, the 2 of them had 26, so 50 plus together. But three-point shooting as well, you guys, at the start, with lights out, how did you guys, do you kind of look for that at the start, or is it kind of an end of possession kind of thing?
Yeah, listen, some of the guys have green lights, you know. We shoot every day in practice, and it's one of the things, obviously we don't have any inside presence, so yeah, you know, it's something we have to focus on, and for sure, sometimes it goes well for us and we shoot like we do, sometimes we're cold and it doesn't work, but today, yeah, for sure. The guys were locked in, they were focused, the shots were dropping, it brought energy, I think, on defense as well, so yeah, for sure.
Lovely. And Kieran, you as well. So, big game for you, 26 points. How did you feel coming into it?
Oh, I felt great. I mean, it was really big for me. I had a really good game, I thought, on Wednesday against Itchen, and that just kind of like got my confidence going. I saw the first one in, it was a dunk, and I knew from there I was getting it going.
Yeah, it was a big one to start off. And their big presence, so you're one of the bigger guys on your team, so with their bigs, kind of how did you feel like you went up against them guys? So what was your kind of go-to?
I mean, I just know I'm quick. They're bigger and stronger than me most of the time, but I know that I'm going to have the speed over them. So I know I can get them downhill. In this team, I'm a big guy, but I classify myself as a guard. Yeah. So being able to attack slower defenders is just an easy way for me to get to the basket and create for my teammates, which I love to do.
And lovely, and having Zander Vaughan on your team as well to score 26 as well. How does that feel? Have a guy like you that stood next to you like that?
Exactly. Everybody on the team really. Zander today, I mean, we know Robbie can get going. He was more of a creator today. But like loads of people, everybody hit the shots. Like as you said, 5 people in 10 points. I know every time I drive, there's going to be collapsing and everyone can hit a shot while wide open.
Lovely. Thank you very much, guys. Well done today. Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, thanks, Tom. Thanks very much indeed. So that wraps it up this afternoon for the first game of this EABL Summer Showcase from the Solent Sports Complex as the teams warm down. And we look forward to welcoming Oaklands and the City of London Academy, Cola, for our second game of this double header. And that'll tip off at 4:30, so we look forward to welcoming you back shortly before then. Thank you very much, everybody. I've been Jerry Merrill. I'm delighted to have been joined by Andre Arrissol. Thanks, Dre.
And pleasure.
Looking forward to getting you back for the second game later on this afternoon.
Yep, very excited for more and better basketball.
Okay, thanks, everybody, and we'll catch you later.
Performance sport here at Solent University is well established. Our current High Performance Academy cater for individual and team-based athletes who study here at Solent University. We currently cater and support over 40 athletes on the programme, covering approximately 10 different sports, and we have a real international feel to our athletes with over 9 nations represented on our programme. The High Performance Academy, with its facilities and highly experienced staff, is a fantastic service for our students and has a great reputation across the nation for providing one of the best high performance environments for athletes. Extremely proud here at Solent University of many of our students and athletes who have gone on to represent their countries in their chosen sport, but also representing the university. And we've had a number of achievements with teams winning medals, but also international medals such as Commonwealth Games gold medal and World University Games gold medal. The HPA is a support network for students who are choosing the University of Solent of their academic choice, but also compete at a high level in their chosen sport. And we offer a dual career programme to support those athletes in their time at university.
My name's Kelly and my role here at Solent University is the Athlete Support Officer, and my role is to ensure that our student athletes are fully supported to ensure they excel both in their academic studies and their sport. A big part of my role is also to ensure that they develop as people during their time here at Solent University. So we always look at other opportunities for them to develop, such as setting up a business, learning a language and volunteering and getting work placements. So as part of the programme we've supported a number of really high profile individuals. In particular we have Kelly Sim. Now she has been with us for a number of years.
I definitely recommend the HPA and Solent to other gymnasts, other athletes. I think it's really important to have something outside of your sport, and especially through my injuries, Solent have been amazing and it's been something else to focus on. So I've really enjoyed having kind of this aspect of my life as well, having something different, not just gymnastics.
Kelly officially opened this building back in 2019, so it's fantastic to have her back as a student athlete, and it's really exciting for us to enable her to get her master's degree whilst also competing and training full time for hopefully the Tokyo Olympic Games.
So my name is Bree Spilchin and I am the lead sports physiotherapist here on the HPA program. My role is to provide injury assessment and treatment for all of our athletes on the program. And the main thing for me is providing this network and support system for all the athletes through all of our services so they excel in sport and also academically.
High Performance Academy helped me through loads of things, accessing facilities like strength and conditioning, which is helped me to make me a better athlete, compete at a high level.
My name's Rob Burge, I'm the lead strength conditioning coach here at Solent High Performance Academy. My focal role is to oversee the training of all our athletes, but as many of them are dual career, they're also affiliated with national governing bodies, external teams.
Here at Solent University we're really proud to be a dual career accredited institution. This means that TAS recognise us as being a university that has the tools, the skills, the facilities and the support team in place to ensure student athletes excel in their dual career.
We're also very fortunate to be in a position whereby we can offer a couple of S&C MSc scholarships. So I have 2 interns who I'm responsible for, and they're fundamental to our programme and our delivery to the athletes that we have.
My name's Luke Garsney and I'm a student at the HPA. The facilities, the winning culture, the great coaching staff, and then obviously being able to do my degree alongside that as well is a massive key in my future. I recently got a hamstring injury, and then having Bree and Rob help me through my rehab, physio, getting a whole program for me to be back on the court as fast as possible. And also managing my time, I have Kelly who helps me just manage all of that, so it's been a real benefit to be on the HPA program.
Hi, my name is Kristina Belki and I'm a student athlete for Solent University. Basketball is high level and the trainings and the teammates are very good. We can learn a lot from each other, and high level, you can get a high level degree.
So my name's Tom Morton, I'm the head coach of the University Cricket Programme. I work across Wiltshire Cricket, Hampshire Cricket and Solent University. A big part of our cricket programme is actually what happens over the winter, given the typical term time that comes with being at university. So we've got a really substantial winter programme, which is basically a GS Bowl. We practice 8 hours a week in the indoor school there, and this is supported by a strength and conditioning programme which is based at the university and delivered by our High Performance Academy. So that's a lot of what we do in the winter. It's a lot about player development and trying to enhance the capabilities of the players in the squads.
Printing, business management. So I've gone through the Surrey Academy pathway and played for the age groups and played some Surrey second team in 2019. and then got an opportunity to play at Solent Uni. It means a lot actually, because it enables me to do a lot of things, whether it be strength and conditioning, whether it be just life skill, whether it be time management, handling my student athlete dual career that I'm trying to progress through.
I'm James Trod, I'm a fast bowler and I'm currently studying construction management. Yeah, it's been really good. Both Solent and Hampshire have been really flexible. Spoken to Kelly as well, she's helped me out. It's really good. She's been able to speak to some of my teachers as well and just making sure that everybody knows what's going on, so it's been really good.
I'm Nathan Blackie. I compete in athletics and I study sports science. If I need some nutritional advice, that would be sorted. They've made it a lot easier than I think it would have been. It's been really good for me to be around people who have the same goals and ambition and mindset, and that's really pushed me to get better.
We're very fortunate that the building is new and we have our own designated high performance gym that we have the freedom to set up how we like for our athletes. We very much look for that dual career person who is going to perform well academically, is at a good level with their sport, but most importantly someone that's going to buy into the entire programme.
It's a really exciting time for performance sport here at Solent University. With our brand new sports facility, we're really in a great position to ensure our student athletes excel in their sport and studies.
Southampton, a nice place to live, the facilities are fantastic. We have access to one of the best gyms in the country, as well as a court whenever we want. And I think it's a great experience and it shapes you well as a person after, and it prepares you for after life at university as well, so it's a great place to be.